All right, what's up, guys? I'm gonna be cooking doing this one, so the fan might be a little loud because I don't want my smoke alarm to go off. Some dude on Instagram was hating because I have recently only been posting videos about women, but I don't give a fuck. Some guy left a comment and said, hey, he didn't give much information, so I'll do what I can. Maybe he'll respond and I'll make a part 2, but party girls. Okay, so I'll say this, bro. And this is coming from somebody who's genuinely worked behind the scenes in the party environment for over 3 years. Like, I've been a bouncer for over 3 years. Trust me when I tell you, I've seen it all. I've genuinely seen it all, dude. And I'm still the one saying that just because a girl goes out doesn't make her a bad catch. Now, if she works at a bar, it makes things a little difficult, and that's primarily because of the amount of people she runs into. Not saying that that'll cause her to cheat, but in my experience, like, the women who work at bars tend to be a little bit more masculine because they've just interacted with more humans and had more human interaction overall, like, generally. And so they can see around corners a little better, and you're just gonna have to come a lot more correct. And that kind of goes with any person who is around like a bunch of people all the time. It's like women in the military, things like that. Especially like if they're around a bunch of men, they just kind of pick that up. What the fuck just got in my eye? Just got in my eye. Fuck. You know what I mean? And so I'm not bashing girls that work at bars, but I'm saying like you are gonna have to be more equipped to deal with her personality. And I'm gonna say this as well. Like, bro, females don't have like a ton of activities to do. They don't know how to go out on their own and have a good time. They just don't. Like, guys can go places solo and be safe and fine and feel safe and shit. And women are scared of, getting assaulted and getting harassed. And so they just don't go out solo. Obviously, women go out solo. But like, the problem is they don't know what to fucking do. And so the bar is easy. There's a bunch of people there. Plus, you got to think, women like getting dressed up. They like looking and feeling pretty. So, I mean, if you're a pretty girl in your 20s, what's stopping you, especially if you can't see anything wrong with it, from going out to a bar, getting dressed up, and just trying to have a good time? You know what I mean? At the same time, it's easy to fall into that life and like genuinely stay there permanently. And I've seen it happen. That can happen to people where like they come to a party environment being a certain type of person, time goes by and they change completely, and their personality just flips. They flip a switch and they're just a completely new person. I see that happen as well. And so you just have to have some discernment. The guy's comment was basically like he was interested in this girl who was like addicted to party drugs. And it's like, people have issues and it's not your responsibility to solve them. And so I'm not saying she's a bad person, but you should definitely, if you are getting involved with a person like that, at least ensure that they're interested or open-minded to ending that life. If they're not, there's no point in getting involved with them in anything long-term. I mean, I don't really have much to say on that. It's pretty cut and dry. It's like there's so many women in the world, and I still get caught up myself on like one woman sometimes because hey, it's nice. Sometimes you feel like you have a connection with a person. It ends because of a reason that you think is trivial, and in your heart there's still a string attached to that person. But like, if it's bad for your mental or physical health, especially if you find yourself stressing about that relationship, there's no way that that's worth it. It should feel easy. And so to the guy who commented saying like he was with a girl who was addicted to drugs, it's like, there's nothing inherently wrong with you or her, but that's just not someone that you should be with, especially if clearly you had an issue with that, and that's probably why you left that comment. Like, there's someone for her who probably is also, on that same type of timing, goes out a lot, parties a lot, and shit like that. And so to weed out those women, they usually expose themselves. Like, women do this thing where when they are comfortable, they'll just say what you want them to say, and they'll tell you what you want to hear, so you don't really have to inquire necessarily. And if that comes up, hey, and that's not cool with you, cut them, dude, you know? But yeah, I mean, that's really all I have to say about that. But guys, leave me any type of comment, anything you want me to talk about at all. I'll make a video on it if I can, because I am trying to make these every day. I am making these every day. It's been every day so far. And so it makes it a little bit easier if I have a topic to talk about. But yeah, shout out to that guy for leaving the comment. I hope I answered your question. I didn't really have much context, but yeah, guys, leave me a comment on something you want me to talk about. It could be anything at all, genuinely. I really don't care what it is. Political, theological, relationship-wise or otherwise. But I guess that is all for today's video.